When you're selling on an hourly basis, you're selling, you've got a job. You're trading time for money, no matter how much you charge. I charge $2,500. It took me a while to get there. I charged $2,500. You know why I charged $2,500? Because Jeff Johnson was charging $2,500. Like, if that dude can do it, I can do it, right? That's literally, and when he said that, he said, I'm just charging $2,500. I'm charging $2,500 because I'm charging people $25,000 for my program, so it has to make sense. It doesn't make sense to sell for my time for less than $2,500, and I'm not really interested in doing it, but it's just positioning. So I'm like, well, Jeff can do it, I can do it, so I'm charging $2,500. And all of a sudden, people start, and again, I didn't think anyone would pay me. But I didn't want to be on the phone. I hate talking on the phone. John will tell you that. I mean, he calls me up and he just wants to talk and talk and talk. I hate talking on the phone. I don't want to talk on the phone. So I set my price where I didn't think anyone would want to talk to me. Now they want to talk to me. I guess I could raise it again, otherwise, but I just turn people away. But got to focus on it's the value, it's the value, it's the value. People, and we mentioned this, people are only going to pay so much per hour, so that's why you get into this taking a piece. You get the upfront money is really critical, but you take the piece, you're selling money at a discount. How basically the sales, how much would it be worth it to you if we did this product launch and it generated $100,000 for your business? How much would that be worth it to you? Worth to you? If we did a launch and it generated $60,000, what would that be worth to you? If we did a launch and it generated $650,000, what would that be worth to you? And frankly, at that point, it's all funny money to them, and it's worth a lot. It's fantasy money, and it's worth a lot to them. Then when they actually do it, then they're so ecstatic. You cannot believe how happy these clients are with you. I mean, they are ecstatic. They're like high-fiving. They're like, they want to just come through Instant Messenger and high-five you. It's like they're excited. This is an exciting thing we go through. Selling money at a discount is the easiest sale in the world. There's always another bus coming. You don't act from scarcity or poverty or desperation. You're disinterested. You're disinterested. You're not disinterested in money, but you're disinterested in this client if they're not interested in you. You're not selling them. If they're not interested in you, next. There's another bus coming along. There's another expert. There's another author on Amazon that's dying. They want some sales. And I just say that's an easy one. It's easy to conceptually think of Amazon. That's typically not the launch I'm looking for. I'm not going and looking up authors on Amazon. That ain't it. We're going to get way deep into client selection, and what you're looking for and how to look for it. But you're disinterested. I went through this when I first came out with Product Launch Formula. This was in October 05. Back then, the really high-priced items online cost $1,000. Really high-priced internet marketing courses cost $1,000. So I was going through my product launch and rolling that sucker out. And of course, I didn't reveal the price until just about 48 hours in advance. That's what I teach that. Like if it's going to be sort of a shock to people, you want to give them a heads up. And it's going to be a shock because they never heard of Jeff Walker. John Reese and Frank Kern had heard of Jeff Walker. Yannick Silver and Alex Mandosian had heard of Jeff Walker. The general public had never heard of me. So we went through this pre-launch that built me up, got them excited, and then we're coming up into this thing, and 48 hours out, I say it's going to be $1,000. And was I worried a little bit? Yeah, I was worried. I'd never sold anything in this marketing space. But to tell you where my head's at, my big decision was whether I should charge $1,000 or $2,000. Seriously, that was the decision I was going through in the last few days before launch. No one had ever sold, to my knowledge, a $2,000 product in the internet marketing space. So that would have been a real positioning statement. In the end, I backed off a little bit because I had all these partners that were mailing for me and really supporting me. And I saw $2,000 as something of a risk. It's a sales risk. It's not a positioning risk. So I'm going to try to take you deep here into this. It's like, as I'm going into this launch, and I'm able to take chances more with my launch than with a client's launch. So I'm looking at this, and you basically, in the internet marketing space, you get one shot to do this right, okay? It's everyone's connected. Everyone's on everyone's lists. All the partners know each other. You get one shot. And I'm like, okay, well, if I go in here and I try to sell at $2,000, I'll sell some of them. I know I'll sell some of them. And then I'll have this positioning of being a $2,000 dude when everyone else is a $1,000 dude, okay? There's power in that. So I'm like, in one sense, there's not that much risk here because worst case, I get great positioning coming out of this thing. On the other hand, I might not sell that much, and I want to be sure I take care of my partners because these guys are really supporting me. They're coming out for me, an completely unknown person. They're really supporting me. I want to make them a lot of money. I know at $1,000 I can make them a lot of money. So that was the decision process there, 1,000 or 2,000. But all it was what number I put on the sales letter, right? Just all it is. It's just one digit. Just one digit. I've got, in my office, I got pictures of my kids, of my family. I've only got one motivational little thing. This is a friend of mine, Brian Sachs, sent to me. And it's just a note. And all it says is, it's just another zero. It's just another zero. The difference between 1 million and 10 million is just another zero. Little, circle. So, in any case, in any case, as I'm coming down to this launch, I did release the price and it said it's going to be $1,000. That's what I told people, $987. And I had some guy wrote back to me. And he might have wrote to me on a forum or something. And he says, Jeff, your stuff looks interesting, but I'm sorry, I just don't see you as a $1,000 guy. Next. If you were in that position, you're about to launch, you're all hyped up, you're all amped up, you got adrenaline going, you haven't slept in a week, you're about to come out with your first product, and someone tells you, you're not a $1,000 guy, you're not a $1,000 girl. Does that bother you? Delete? Doesn't matter. Just doesn't matter. I had 600 other people in the next couple days think I was a $1,000 guy. That worked out for me, okay? That's the mindset you have to be. Now, I'm not up here, I wasn't born with this. I wasn't born with it. I worked on it. I worked on this. And you need to work on it. You need to work on it every day.